Hey, what's up, people? This is episode 84. Jason DeBeas. I got the great Seidu Ajanako on the podcast, episode 84, and the episode starts right now. Guess who's back? Back again. Guess who's back? Clean shaven. Guess who's back? Seidu's back. What's up, man? What's good?
I salute you, Jason. I salute all American family.
Yes.
Folks that helped me get my volleyball career to the top, you know. And ultimately, we all give acknowledgement to God, who gave us, you know, the oxygen, Amen. The muscle to move, everything.
Amen. Amen and
so
amen and amen.
Blessings to everyone.
Yes, blessings to
Amen.
Yes. So before we got in the podcast, we were talking about old friends like Amari Velasco. He's one of the guys that you when you were doing beach, you're like interested in beach. I think you got to play with and against a lot of times. Amari is I think he played for Santa Barbara. He played for middle. Played middle.
Yeah, the Gauchos. The Gauchos.
Yes, the Gauchos. But let's talk about where you started. You I want to start from not the beginning, but I want to start somewhere in the middle. You played for Park University first,
yes,
right? Your freshman year? And did you win NAIA? Did you win you won that year?
Yeah, that was my first NAIA tournament, and ultimately that's my first NAIA MVP award.
Nice, dude, man.
So, yes.
And then you transferred to Cal-Baptiste for your next 3 years. Yes. And three-time NAIA champion, right? Three-time champ.
Actually, I'm not boasting, but it's 4 because Park and then 3 in a row at Cal-Bap.
Okay, nice. I like it. So for me, I'm actually going to share this on my Facebook page. Actually, I'm going to share it with the Central Park people because I know they love you.
Oh yeah. You need to, because
that's a must.
That's another family that embraced me, and they nurtured me and taught me all the tricks in beach volleyball. And now I'm using it as a blessing in Ghana, in Africa, you know.
Cool.
So
man.
Central Park is a big part of my heart, you know.
Yeah, man. You know what? I moved to California, but dude, they take my heart too, man. They just, you know, this, right? It's no, but you make friends. You make friends there where you're bound forever, right? You have a friend. You made a friend 10 years ago. I met you in 2003 in Central Park. We were playing hard top. Remember we playing hard court forwards. Yes. Yo, listen, for everybody listening, for the audience listening, Seidu had a team that was all people from Ghana. It was Bawa, who I think was driving a cab back then, but he was your setter. Bawa had
Bawa.
And
Azu,
and had Kofi, and then Shamzu. For everyone knows Shamzu on the West Coast. He played with you at Cal-Baptiste. That was so much fun. We were adversaries before we were friends.
You know, that's how it always starts. You know, because the adrenaline kicks up, and you know, everybody wants to represent, you know, himself, represent his country. And then after that, you know, volleyball is such a sweet sport. We all blend together, and then we become family, you know. But once the ball starts flying, it's war. But after the game, it's like family. And today I'm having that opportunity, you know, to share my history, and then you are giving me this platform, you know, way from West Africa.
Yes.
You know, from West Africa to California, it's like eight hours difference.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Right now, yes.
Yep. It's dark. It's dark as hell there. Me. I'm gonna go play volleyball after this. It's still sunny.
I know. It's bright and early in Cali right now. You know.
Yep. 7 hours.
That's the gift of volleyball. You know, for us to maintain our relationship. That's the best part of volleyball.
For me, definitely. And that's where it's very, very important, Seidu, that people know that and remember that, because you learning this sport and then getting better together and then battling adversity, you have ups, you have downs, right? But it's as a team, you do this together, and because you do these things together, you're more than just teammates. You become friends. You know, like you became one of my coolest friends in New York, man. We had to beat the hell out of each other first, but but it was fun. I think the most fun I've ever had in Central Park was I had Shamzu hitting right side, I had you hitting left side. I was setting, and Kyle Black was hitting middle. Kyle Black was like, look, he says, for Shamzu and Seidu, I'll hit middle.
That's the best option.
Yeah,
you know?
it really is, man. And where's Shamzu these days? Is he in West Africa, or is he still in California? Where is he these days?
Shamsu and I, we grew up in the same suburb in the capital of Ghana. That's Accra.
Right. Yep.
So I would say, okay, we all grew up in the Bronx or Brooklyn or one of the 5 boroughs.
Okay.
So we grew up in the suburb of Medina. It's called Medina.
Okay.
And then I'm slightly ahead of him by age.
Right.
So so we knew each other. So it's like when I was playing in the junior high school and then senior high school, he was behind me and he was watching me, following my exploits. You know, as I followed other players' exploits. So we know each other. And the township that we come from, the Medina township, it's a town made of legends, like boxing legends, track and field, football, soccer, you know.
Yeah, no, football.
And then volleyball, yeah. So Medina is a township of many prospects, talents, gifts, all over. So when I went to America, you know, I had the, you know, calling or come back to Medina and then help out, you know, these athletes in any way you could. You're not a boxer, but you can give strength and conditioning training to these guys.
Absolutely.
You know? So Shamsu came, he actually came to Ghana to visit his family, and then he returned back to Cali this past Sunday.
Oh, he did?
So
cool.
Yes.
Nice. Actually, I got a pretty cool clip of him. Watch this. Actually, I want to go back. Let me go back.
Oh.
Sorry. Let me go back. Remember this one? Remember this one, Seidu? He jump serves, right? He jump serves. This is so fun. He jump serves, and then the overpass. It's the overpass out of D zone. That was ridiculous.
You know, he had a lot of opportunities at practice, this kind of situation. So when it was his rotation to go and serve, I told him, hey, anything can happen, so go for it. And then the overpass came. So you said, oh, let me take this.
Dude, right? We don't see that every day.
No. Jason, it's one of the few excitement plays in volleyball.
I agree.
I've never seen that in FIVB.
No. No,
Very,
I mean,
yeah,
it's YouTube worthy, man. It is dude. It is YouTube. It should go viral. Everybody should share that because not everybody can do that.
yes,
Say, dude, let me
yes,
ask you something. Let's go way back. You have, you probably played. I'm sure you played a little football. They call soccer, but we call it football, right? Um,
yes.
why volleyball? Why'd you choose volleyball? What made you choose volleyball?
Yeah, a great question, Jason. Every continent has a traditional sport. Every continent, like North America, I think hand games are more popular, like basketball, baseball, basketball. So when kids start growing in North America, parents invest basketball or baseball with their kids. But in Africa, Africa it's more the feet. So parents will buy soccer ball, for their kids. So in Africa, you see most of the kids playing soccer everywhere,
Okay.
kicking around. Yeah, but the genesis of my volleyball, that's a great question. I grew up as a medium class African, so we are not rich and not poor, and we couldn't afford a real soccer ball, so we manufacture our own soccer ball. Like we stack rubbers in socks,
Okay. Yeah.
and then we form a circumference of a ball, just like we mimic a soccer ball with the socks stuck with other elements, rubbers. So we're using it to play soccer ball, and then we saw volleyball on TV. So we transformed that socks ball into volleyball. We just tie a rope to two trees, and then we just bump over, because what we saw on TV, we try to mimic.
Right.
So we're playing we call it the socks ball, and that's SOCKS,
Yes.
and then ball. So we're doing that 1v1. It's like self-taught. And then when I went back to school, junior high, during our sports festival, our PE teacher, physical education teacher, he blew his whistle, and all the players came out. And then he told us, he's looking for good volleyball players. So what he did was, he had a real Mikasa ball, the white one.
Okay. I remember that.
Yeah, and then he would toss to anybody. So whoever has the ball control back to him, he will say, you are selected. You are selected. And then when he tossed the ball to me, I was able to pass back to him. So he selected me. So that's the genesis of my volleyball. And then as we are playing in Ghana, we don't have the gymnasium. Everything is outdoors, like the Central Park, kind of.
Yep.
So
that must have felt like home to you.
Yeah.
Right? That must have felt like home to you, Central Park.
It did. Because anytime we are playing in Africa, around the court, you see the crowd. Just like beach volleyball in Manhattan. You see how they circle around.
Yep.
And the ambience is great. Mm-hmm. And the atmosphere is great. So I was like, football, I don't want to go there again, because I want to play this sport, because the fans are close to you, they like you, they come to you. And then that was the beginning,
That was the genesis. And then your exodus. And then your exodus wound you up at Park University. and then you transferred to Cal-Baptiste. Did you transfer to Cal-Baptiste for volleyball and religious reasons? Because I know you're. For everybody listening, we all for the people that know you, we know you're a man of faith. And Cal-Baptiste, I know they have chapel services and this and that. So was that something that they could offer more than Park did, or was it the combination of that and volleyball?
Great question. Can you give me the time so that I can briefly give you the exodus of me getting to America?
So we're in 2003. When I first met you, it was summer of 2003, and you were transferring from Park to Cal-Baptiste.
Yes.
Why Cal-Baptiste?
When I came to Park, I received every level of treatment any school in America will give as a scholarship.
Yeah, that's important.
There's no limitation, or it's just the same.
Yeah, it's NAIA. Yeah.
Yes, but then we all have our challenges, and then level of leap of faith. So D1 has been in my heart, whilst at Park.
Right. The PAC division, or NPSF.
Yes. So after we won the NAIA Nationals, that's 2002. And then I saw Division 1, the level, the way they are playing, So I was like, my whole concentration shifted to Division 1. But Jason, when I came to America, I had limited eligibility, considering the rules with NCAA. So I couldn't play more years with NCAA.
Right.
Yeah, but luckily, Cal-Baptiste is one of the few NAIA schools in California.
Yeah.
And in California, they don't have a lot of NAIA schools.
Right. No, it's just there was Hope. I think there was Hope International, right? And then you guys.
Hope. Yes. Hope.
Or at that time.
At that time, yes. So the Cal-Baptiste always scrimmages with D1 schools. So when I realized that, Cal-Baptiste is a NAIA school, but they can play against D1 schools, I told my coach at Park that, I want to transfer to Cal-Baptiste and then face the new challenge in my career.
The next evolution. The
next evolution.
Yeah.
And I take this opportunity, your platform, to say I wish I could play more for Park, and the way I left them, they should forgive me,
No, but
God will give the lion's share.
But you have to do what you have. But Cal-Baptiste is an easy choice because NCAA Division I, they only offer a maximum of 4.5 scholarships. So if you have a roster of like 15 or 18 people, there's not going to be a lot of full scholarships. At least NAIA was more flexible. So at the time, given your age, you were a returning adult student. I thought it was a great move.
Yes.
Dude, I thought it was a great move. So, Seidu, you've
brother,
you played at a very, very high level on the indoor scene. You played at a very, very high level on the beach scene. Which one has your heart? Ooh. Do they both have your heart, or do you prefer one a little bit more than the other? He's like, you put me on the spot, Jay. Listen, okay, Seidu, for me, all right, here's the thing. For me, I like coaching indoor because I like play running. I like trying to figure out a way to shut down teams by blocking schemes when they're in system. So I like the art of play running. But beach, as a coach, I like that there's no bench on the beach. You know, everyone gets to play. I like,
No.
I'm not an active player anymore, but for my body, the beach was so much better than indoor after a while. So I do enjoy being out in the sun. I do enjoy there's more of a laid back atmosphere, even though it's still intense. But I don't know, indoor still takes my heart, you know, indoor still takes my heart.
Have you seen my new pictures on Facebook? I don't know if you've seen.
No.
I'm coaching. Oh, okay.
Don't make me look. You don't make me look. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you can access. You can access it there, right?
Of course I can, dude. Listen.
Yeah.
Because of COVID, I'm teching my own show. My technician's not here because of COVID, so I had to learn. I had to learn how to do all this stuff. So, what picture am I looking for?
Yeah.
What picture am I looking for?
Well, there's a new indoor team I'm coaching. It's called Tema City.
Is it these guys?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Wow. Your skills is
Dude,
elite. You know, top notch already.
That's volleyball players, man. Dude, that's volleyball players. We have to learn how to become these things because we can't afford to hire people. Right? Nice. So this is your indoor team training on the beach?
Yeah, so I was just hired like 2 weeks ago to handle this team. The actually indoor team.
All right, cool.
Preparing for the Ghana League.
Cool. Seidu, keep talking. I'm gonna show the video, but I want you to keep talking about this league.
Yeah. So I took this job, you know, because these guys, you know, they needed a coach, and you know, you can see this guy. He's very muscular.
Yep.
He's not from the capital, but he's from a different region. But Justin, I'll tell you, beach took everything from me out of the indoor.
That's a very good way of putting it.
Yeah. You know, it's beautiful, and the game is designed for competitors, all-round players. You know, it's a combat sport. So, and you know, you saw me at Central Park. I'm very combative. You know, I'll come at you, you come at me.
Yeah.
You know, I'll return everything, you know, back to you. So, beach volleyball, you know, I mean, took everything out of me. You know, I love this game. Compared to the indoor, you have a lot of players, you know, to manage. But with beach, you have you and your partner, no substitutes. You know, you can manage your you and your player. You can deal with everything. But with indoor, different interpersonal, you know, relation and drama.
That's true. Yeah. Oh, geez. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so many personalities to manage too, right? So.
Yeah. And of course, you are at the beach. The ambience is great.
Mm-hmm.
The playing turf is soft. The beach is soft.
Yeah.
Your joints are not achy like the indoor. Indoor, you are playing front row, you are jump serving, you are hitting pipes, you are diving on the hard floor. That's tough, you know.
Let me tell you something. When I play a beach tournament, the rare occasion I do, because you know I don't play. I only use beach as a cross trainer for indoor. But if I play beach volleyball the whole day, not a tournament. Let's just say I just play in Central Park the whole day, right? And I'm sore. but my friend calls me. Let's say Kenny calls me. Says Kenny, yeah, Jason, you want to go sing? Do you want to sing karaoke? No, but Kenny calls me. He's like, hey, you down to go out? Do you want to sing some karaoke and have fun? I'm like, sure. But if I play an indoor tournament and I get home, once I get home, if someone calls me and says, Jason, do you want to go out? I'm like, man, you can go kick rocks. I'm not going anywhere. So you're right. It's a different kind of sore. It's a different kind of sore. Yep, I agree with you.
Yeah, you see, Jason, I've put the whole type of icing therapy on myself when playing indoor.
Yep.
After the icing, the pain just comes back, and then you hate indoor.
Yep. Yeah.
You know, but with beach, you know, you can play all day. The following day, you're back, you know, at it. You know, you are going. You know.
Yep.
It's a beautiful sport. Yes.
It is. I mean, me, since I moved to California, I really haven't touched it. I've only touched indoor because I coach indoor boys. I coach a club for beach girls. As I coach a couple of professionals, you know, a couple of people who are on the tour too, one or two people.
Wow.
LMU, I was John Mayer's assistant in 2018. He's the beach coach. Yeah, he's the beach coach of the women's beach coach. I was his assistant in 2018. In fact, I'm going to meet him this weekend. He asked me if I could film some matches because the WCCs I think are this weekend. So I'm probably going to do some taping because to him, that's what I do best. So I want to allow my strengths to play to his needs. But yeah, I've been beach.
Jamaica, right?
Yeah. Yep. Listen, my last competitive indoor time was Bameso. You know that Dominican team that had Batista and all them guys?
Yeah, Bameso.
I set for them like a couple of tournaments just as a plug-in when Frankie came to the East Coast and this and that. And Elvis actually came in as a libero, just or whatever. And I did like one like practice and did like, they had like this mini tournament and I set for them and I gave everything that I had. And I was, at the end of the day, I was dead. And these guys are still like, hey, we got another tournament. And I'm like, nah, I think, you know, because they didn't even go 100%. I went 100%, you know. And you know that was a good team. That team won nationals. That team won nationals in 2004 and in 2005. But they needed someone on the team that could. The tournament, they were like, everyone on the team speaks Spanish. No one spoke English except for Frankie and me. And Batista was still in college at when I was playing or training with them. Batista was still at BYU. He was still doing his men's season, I think.
Victor, right?
Yeah. And I don't even know if Victor's Puerto Rican or Dominican. I mean, his Spanish is kind of, it's not like Elvis's and it's not like Caballito. You know, it's not like Ulysses, who runs the program. He's the founder of Bameso. Like their Spanish is a little bit different from Batista. So I'm like, Batista, are you really Dominican or are you Puerto Rican? So I don't know. I don't know that one. So, but
I think he's Dominican.
I think he is too, but he don't talk like those uptown guys.
You know, maybe he played his early pro in PR.
Okay, probably, yeah. So Seidu, for everybody listening at home, and Seidu, you're gonna love this. If you're in Washington Heights, New York, uptown New York, and if you're Dominican, if the word doesn't start with the letter S, they're not using it. So it's not como está. It's como eta. It's not me gusto bailar. It's me gusto bailar. It's not pescado. It's pecado. So you take the letter S and then everyone starts speaking faster. I'm like, I thought I knew Spanish. I thought I understood Spanish. I thought I could speak Spanish. I don't know nothing about Spanish, dude. You know? So, and Batista, his Spanish is a little bit more cleaner, I guess, you know. Maybe when he's with his friends, singing La Vaca, who. So Elvis's daughter is at St. John's right now. I think I lost you. Okay, I got you back. I got you back.
I wish I could have had a lesson Jason, I still need Spanish lessons. You know,
Yeah.
I miss Spanish too much.
Yo, do you know Elvis is
I think I'm going to take Elvis. Yeah.
his daughter is at St. John's right now. She's playing at St. John's. She's a full grown woman now. It's crazy.
Oh, wow! I knew it's not a surprise to me because that girl at Central Park, I think 5 or 6.
Yep.
She will not miss when you prepare with her. She will not miss a ball.
She played her first tournament in Coney Island at 12. She played with her
At
mom. She played with her mom, Zucchine. They had an open tournament, an invitational, and she's 12 years old. And they lost every game, but they're like, yo, this girl is good. You know, they're like, wow, you know, and yeah, so she's at St. John's right now, St. John's University playing libero. So, and you know, she has her father's skill, you know, and Louis Fung too.
Everything
Yep.
is imparted to the girl.
Yep. So
Everything.
let me ask you something. Let's fast forward to 2015. Let's fast forward to FIVB. I think, was it The Hague or was it Stad? You were playing with Scott.
Scott, we were in Amsterdam. Actually.
You guys, I'm gonna show some highlights, some clips of you guys playing in a tournament. So everyone just bear with me a little bit. But I think my question is, as we show some of these highlights, this is you playing Emmanuel and Ricardo. I put together like this little highlight package, FIVB,
Dude,
and
yes, it's so good.
You guys
With
having a
this,
good time. Little overpass there. There's you, and just this sigh of relief. You have like you let out some air,
no
dude. You let out some air. Like, okay, all right, now I could just play. Now I could just play volleyball, you know. And this is a little bump over on too. So, but here's all of this is gonna lead to a question. All right. I want to see. I want to look at one more highlight.
Jason, thank you so much.
Watch this.
Wow.
There's the middle. Boom.
Jason.
Got it. A little tweener.
And the fist pump, you know, in the
Yes.
air, the fist pump.
So, Seidu, all of this is going to lead to my question to you. You are very, very good at hiding if you have nervous energy. You have the same face when you're winning, and you have the same face when you're losing. Was there a lot of nervous energy when you played Ricardo and Emmanuel that first set? Was there a lot of nervous energy in the beginning? And somewhere, did the nervous energy go away where you were just allowed to play volleyball?
Well, Jason, I'll tell you for a fact, when you are going to play a team, and then at the entrance to the arena of the court, you see your opponent's statue at the entrance, huge statue. That's Ricardo, Emmanuel Regu, rather.
Yep.
You know, the FIV made a big, huge statue right at the entrance to the arena. All the media, all the stakeholders, everybody in the world talking about this team. And then you don't hear anything from the opponent. That's us. You know, I mean, it's a huge task.
No doubt.
Huge task.
No doubt.
But then, Jason, I'll give you something that I haven't told the family, Central Park family, or my friends in volleyball. You know, when you are coming from a third world country, you have the opportunity. God has opened the door for you to enter into a great country like America on scholarship. You have everything behind you. The young athletes coming behind you. What impact are you going to make to stir them up? Because in this world, iron sharpens iron. whatever you do now, the program you are doing, you are hosting right now, you are sharpening other young generation to come. It's a huge phenomenon. So even though I saw Emmanuel Rego statue and Ricardo, I knew them. They won
2000,
Olympic medal.
2004.
Yes.
2004.
2004.
Yeah.
2004, 2008.
2008 they won the bronze, and then 2000 they won the silver. They lost to Dane and Fenoy.
Fenoy, yes.
Yeah.
But then when you talk of a FIVB Grand Slam and all those, they have swept a lot of gold medals and stuff.
It's them, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and every time I'm watching these guys on YouTube, oh, when will I become these guys? You know, and then all of a sudden you are going to play them physically. You feel me? You feel me right now?
Yes.
Right? But I thank Jonathan Scott. You know, Joe Scott. I think you didn't meet him, but you know Bobby Jones. He came to Central Park.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Bobby Jones. I think he also looked up to Jonathan Scott in Texas.
Yeah.
So in Texas, Joe Scott is like a king over there.
I like it. Yep.
So Jonathan Scott also, he rose up. He played for IPFW.
Oh, good program. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Archie Ball? That's Lloyd Ball's father. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then after school, he got pro teams to play in Holland and in Germany and all over the place. So he's telling me, oh, hey, Seidu, just think of one thing. What is your strength? Let's go to the back line, just bomb saves. That's it.
That's beach volleyball, man.
Yeah. He just told me, he said, Seidu, don't worry about anything. Forget about the cameras, the protocols, the fans. You are a good server. Just when it's your rotation to serve, just toss the ball high and hit hard.
Let me tell you something, dude.
So,
yeah.
So that was, you know, and then Jason, I'll tell you, at the point that we felt that, oh, we can give up a good fight against these guys, even if we can't beat them, but we can put up a good fight against them, was the on-two technique.
Yeah.
You know,
option. Yeah.
Those guys, they are used to high-level play. But then I remembered, oh, whatever I've learned in beach volleyball is an offense. You know, at Central Park, I pick a lot of things from you guys.
That was fun.
And yeah. And then there was one pass from Joe Scott. It was a good pass. So Ricardo was expecting a good set from me so that he will roof Joe Scott. So he shifted to the right side of Joe Scott. And then I used the corner of my eye. I saw that there's a opening. And then Emmanuel was also sitting deep.
Yep.
So I just went on two. And then the crowd was like, go Ghana, go Ghana. And then all of a sudden there's a new energy.
Yes.
And then all the fears disappeared.
Yep. Everyone was cheering you guys on, and that's when it went away. Yeah, you did it twice. You did a bump on two, and then one, Scott ran a back set, and you took, and instead of back setting him, you just set forward over, or I think Scott did that for you. So you guys did it twice, and it fell, and I was just like, whoa. And the commentator, the guy calling the match, that South African guy was going nuts. The crowd was going nuts.
Yes.
It was great. Yeah. But Scott was right about your serve,
Jason,
man. Go ahead. Sorry, you go.
Sorry. before that game, I think there was a game with another African team, Algerian women team.
Yep.
They played Juliana,
Oh dear.
Felisbeta, and one other player, and it was 21-0.
Woo! Not 1 point, huh? Wow.
Yes, a side-out game. Side-out game. It was 21-0. So after the game, I think the second game was 21-2. So it was our turn to come after the humiliation of the African team. So you can tell the pressure that's on the Africans.
Oh my God, yeah. Yep, 100%.
Yeah. But I'm very thankful for the little training you guys gave me at Central Park.
Yeah.
I never played AVP. I only played East End and then Gav.
Yeah. East End, and I remember you did the Pottstown Rumble twice. I remember you and Mike Salick.
Oh yeah,
you did
Mike Salick. Yeah,
you did Pottstown twice. You took second, and you took third. That was a good match, right? Good, lot of fun, dude. Yeah, Pottstown was fun, dude. I did 2002. I took fifth in 2002 with Eugene. So, Eugene was that's when Eugene. Yeah, but you I think you remember when Eugene was a real player. You know, Eugene was like a really good blocker.
Where is Eugene? Where is Eugene now?
He's in New York. And I'm not supposed to tell nobody, but he's getting married to Karen. Him and his girl, they're gonna get married finally. So I was supposed to keep.
He's getting married.
Yeah, I was supposed to keep my mouth shut, so now I'm gonna get smashed for that. but I just outed him.
we need
on the podcast.
You know, Jeff got married recently.
Yeah, Jeff Schitzel. Yeah.
Schitzel. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good guy, man. I'm very happy for him.
Jason, Mike is another player who, I mean, took my level to. I mean,
he was so good. Man.
No New York fire service extinguishers can quench that fire.
Nope. He is amazing. He was really amazing. I saw him play a couple of years ago with Greg Hunter, AVP qualifier in New York, and I honestly thought they were going to make the draw. They came in as like the 40-something seed, right? And then they beat number 5, then they beat number 12, and then they had to play number 1, Alejandro Parra and Paula Reza, you know, from San Diego. Wow. And that was the match they lost. But if they win that match, there were more people in the qualifier to watch Mike than there were in the main draw on center court. So he's got love in New York, man. He's got love in New York, and he was such an unstoppable and a good teammate, right? He's a good teammate. He's a partner.
Too good to play with.
Yeah, he's a good partner because you didn't have to deal with your partner. He's just like, whatever you want to do, I'll do it. Cool, you know. So Seidu, I have a volleyball question. All right. Somebody asked me for indoor, what's the difference between like AAA or AA and open? I told him it was the middle blockers, and for outdoor. They asked me, what's the difference between like AAA and open for like beach or whatever? I said the serve. And I said the serve. How much do you agree with that assessment?
Oh, with the AAA and
open. Or is this for beach? I think the biggest difference between lower level open and higher level open is the serve.
Yeah, Jason. Anything can happen in all these levels.
Yep.
We all played different levels.
Yeah.
But even with Central Park level, East End level, Gav level, we were able to beat some AVP teams.
Yep.
You know, so with open. I think it's more of the serve.
100%. That's what I think.
Because
Because they do at a certain
yes,
level,
yes,
you're gonna find guys that could hit. At a certain level,
yeah,
everybody has good hands, like sand hands. At a certain
yeah,
level, you can always find a big guy to put in the net and block and play some defense, you know. But
yes.
yeah, serve is king, you know. And California had bigger guys. Like, look, you and me played. We played sand
Huge
for like
guys,
one day.
huge, huge.
Say, dude, we played sand for one day. I'm only 6'1", and I told you, I said, look, I said the easiest way for us to win our games, I stay at the net and block because my wingspan is 6'8". I'm 6'1", but my wingspan is 6'8". My
You do.
my wingspan is 6'8". So
So do I.
yeah, you
I
too,
don't
right?
have a,
No, but the most fun I've ever had in Central Park was you and me played, and you were like, if you want to block, you know, stay at the net and I'll play defense. And you played it, you jump served. I remember you jump serve, you hit Chris Chips on the shoulder right here. It goes right back over, and you pass to me, and I set you like a low ball, like a two ball. Nobody else was like pop pop, and I was just like, this is a ridiculous day, you know. And for me as an indoor guy who doesn't play a lot of beach, I was really happy to get that chance to play. I said before I get too old, I want to play one whole day with Seidu. One whole day with Mike Salick. I had a whole bunch of good days with him, and one good day with a Maori and all three of those guys let me block. All three of those guys I was the shorter guy, but all three of those guys let me block full time, and they played defense, and they were extremely comfortable with that.
Amari block actually
Yeah.
opened my awareness against Ricardo, you know,
Yep.
and other blockers. Yeah,
He's such a good
because
blocker. He's like
yeah,
6'4", and he's such a good blocker, dude. You know, he played middle at Santa Barbara. Do you know he played middle blocker at Santa
yeah.
Barbara? They made the
Me.
Final Four.
And his teammates were the legends of America, Todd Rogers,
Yeah.
and then I don't know. He did mention Todd Rogers was his team setter at
Okay.
the Gauchos.
The professor.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, the professor.
Yeah. He's coaching Cal Poly right now. He's coaching their beach team. He's the head coach
Oh,
of
really?
the beach team. Yeah.
I remember one of our scrimmage, Cal-Baptiste, we went up to Santa Barbara to play the Gauchos. And then I saw Todd Rogers for the first time. I met him one-on-one. I ran up to him and I shook his hand.
Nice.
You know.
He's so cool.
But he's so cool. But those days he was in his prime with the beach, so indoor was not his favorite.
No, of course. Well, I in 2019, I called the Big West Cal Poly's the Big West. So that's the same conference as University of Hawaii for women. For Hawaii, Long Beach State, UC Davis. So I actually had to do color commentary. I called the Big West finals.
Oh, wow.
And it was Cal Poly, Todd Rogers against University of Hawaii. And Cal Poly won.
Oh,
And
wow.
they knew, Todd knew he had to win because they thought Hawaii was going to go to the NCAAs anyway. Whether Hawaii won in that finals or lost, they knew they were going anyway. But Todd knew that in order for him to have any shot at going to the NCAAs, they knew beating Hawaii was a must. And that was such a fun match to call. Like Mike Dodd was calling court 1. I was calling court 4. Tim Hovland, you know, old school guy, was calling court 2. So they had five different commentators for 5 courts. So they called me up and asked me to do that. And you know, Seidu, you know, I got the gift of gab, so that was fun. But
you do have a strong jaw.
Here's
It's a good.
Hold on, here's a fun Rogers clip. I think we've all seen this one before. Ready? Hold on, where is it? Let's go to the beginning. I think you remember this. He shanks the ball, like, right, and Phil bails him out. And then either he double hit the third one. Here it is. Watch this.
Why? The referee whistled this. It's an athletic play. No way.
Yeah, it's not a good call.
Yeah, that was an athletic play.
I thought so too. So watch this. Wait, he goes to the camera. So you do watch this. He goes to the camera.
Yeah,
Watch
he's
this.
coming to the camera. Yeah.
She sucked.
Oh! Man, I know. Jason. I mean, as a referee, you need to be very vigilant and see what kind of play the athletes are exhibiting.
100%.
Look at how Phil dove to retrieve, that ball, and then you just whistle a flimsy foul.
Yeah. I think I didn't know if her call was his shoulders weren't square, but I thought his shoulders was square, and I think she probably called a double, and I didn't think it was a double. I thought it was clean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't like Bawa in Central Park, man. We can't be calling hands all the time.
No, you can't be doing that.
So Seidu, let's talk about Ghana volleyball. Let's talk to me, because we got a big audience listening. This is and on the replay. Okay. We're gonna have thousands of people listen to this on the replay. The live is just for like the Central Park people, your people. They're gonna be listening to. So the live version is just for a small group, but there's a bigger group gonna listen to the replay. What does Ghana have as far as volleyball equipment, and what does Ghana need?
Okay, before I answer this question briefly, I want to take your opportunity, this program medium, to thank the numerous who are watching this, and I don't know whoever has helped me, but I'll take this opportunity to thank you, and I salute you, all you guys. I can only say thank you, but I pray that God, who sees everything inside out, He will reward you guys with a lion's share.
Yeah. Okay,
back to the question. You see the way I bow down. It's a lot of challenges.
Hey, all due to
Yeah. In Africa, Africa is classified third world country. So we have traditional sports. The traditional sports is football. That's soccer. So every political party that's coming as a ruling party, that's to win the election and to be a ruler of the nation, uses football as a platform to entice the people.
Right.
So all the taxpayers' money goes to football, and they do everything. They go length and breadth, even to IMF. That's the International Monetary Fund. I think Switzerland or somewhere. If they need a loan, they will do everything to get loan to sponsor football. When it comes to other sports in Ghana, like basketball, handball, volleyball, cricket, tennis, you name it, we have organized associations and we have executives well structured, but then we don't have the concern from the higher sports authority in Ghana.
Right.
So what happens is players and officials, the salaries they get, those salaries, we use those money to buy food. We use those money to take transport. It's far. Like, okay, let me give an example. Let's say you are a Ghanaian. You live in Bronx. I'm a Ghanaian. I live in Queensland, right?
Queens, yeah.
Queens, yeah.
Yeah, where they can find a woman fit for a king.
Yeah. Okay. I hope they'll find another borough called Kings.
Yes.
So we all use our money to buy metro transport, and then we find our way to Central Park. That's from our own pocket. It's not coming from the state or anybody. the salary that you receive, you use those money to invest for food, nutrition. When you are sick, you use those money to buy. Other players are also looking up to you because you are on the national team. You are wearing the national color.
Yep.
You know, our national color is red, yellow, and green. So when you wear that, the other upcoming athletes look up to you, and they think you are swimming in money. So they'll bring all their burdens onto you, and you can't turn them away. So you also use some of the salary you are receiving from the government to cater for them. And then within 2 weeks, all your money is gone. And then after 2 weeks, you can't go back to training. You know, and it becomes very weak. Sometimes you see 5 players, maybe you have 15 players. After 2 weeks, you see 8 players, 7 players, and then it reduces. You know, that's the reason why Africa, we are not doing well in the other sports. You know,
Yeah.
it's a challenging, it's a tall order for us.
Yeah.
You know,
I
nobody cares. Nobody, even I have to buy my own equipment. I have to buy a ball, net, and then go and help the national program. So the national, they come in when players have transformed their skills, when players are good, and then competition is close by, and then they write to the government that, oh, we have a strong team, we have blah, 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 blah. So many excuses. So at the end, they write proposal. They write, you know, we need this budget from the government. And then they take that money. And then when they come to the team, we don't see all those monies. You know, it's like you are working and somebody is enjoying the fruit out of your work,
Yes.
your labor.
Yeah.
So, I'm telling you, anything that you bring to Africa, a tank top, a short, an old shoe,
Yep.
old balls, socks, anything that is old in the garage, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
This is why,
It's
but the
a
reason,
blessing.
this is why I brought this up for everybody listening. Okay, I got friends on the West.
Yeah.
I got friends from New York. I'm bi-coastal. You know, we know Bobby Jones is doing Project
Yeah.
Serve in Texas. There is a ton of equipment. I'll give you an example, right? The AVP's got a new ball, right? The optics. It's like this black and yellow ball.
Yeah.
You guys, if you guys have a
I
closet
don't
full,
feel-
no, but it's actually pretty good. It's actually it's good to punch and smack around. It's really good for the jump serve, man. It's got a nice drop.
Jason, I don't know the feel of the new AVP ball.
Yeah, it's fun. It's you as a good jump server, you'd love it because it's got a nasty drop that the Mikasa doesn't. The Mikasa, you really gotta put some wrist on.
Yeah, you have to wrist. Yeah, you need to wrist it. You know.
And if you remember,
But,
the king of the beach ball, that ball, even if you miss, you can't miss.
Yes.
So,
I
but I
remember
think
those.
the message I want to send to everybody, like, if you bought,
Jason.
go ahead.
One second. Before you continue, in the past, some few people donated some items to me, and I take this opportunity to thank them again. Bobby Jones,
That is good.
you know, he created the Project Serve.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I also created the Project Serve, but I added international onto
Nice.
it. Yeah, so
Perfect.
we have the same vision, and then he sent me equipment. No,
Oh my God, I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna call him and say, "Wow, good for you, man."
and then you know Eli.
I know
He's
Eli.
from
Yeah,
Eli is from Pennsylvania.
yeah. Well, I know Eli. I mean, I know of him. I'm closer to Bobby
Yeah.
Jones because Bobby Jones and I sang karaoke together, and for
Yes. Yes.
and for AAU, like amateurs, his juniors, they come to California every July. So
Yes.
so every night we coaches by day. And we
Yes.
go have a good time at night. So, and Bobby Jones, I knew him. Remember, he's in New York. He was in New York for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. He
And
was with us. You know, he's a
yeah,
family guy.
yep,
And then this guy. This guy, young guy. When I was in the States, he was really good player. Joey Dystra.
yes, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
One time, I just sent a general email, and then Joey said, "Oh, Seidu, I'm going to send you balls."
I like it.
And later on, when you go to on the internet, when you type youth Olympics, I mean those equipment we've used to help a lot of youth athletes in Ghana, and they went to the Commonwealth Games in Bahamas. They went to the youth games in China and Argentina.
Nice.
And these are all visible when you go on the internet. I can send those players' names
Nice.
later on. Yes.
Cool.
Yes,
I think
yes.
I will. But
And also
please.
Nick Lucena.
Yeah, Nick the Quick. Yep. Good
You
for
know
him.
do you know his nickname?
The Quick. Nick the Quick.
No.
No, what's
it's
his
not the Quick.
nickname? Tell me what his nickname. Seidu, tell me what his nickname
I
is.
got you.
Come on. Tell
His
me what
name-
his nickname is.
Is the Greyhound.
Grey.
Maybe the Quick.
Greyhound.
Yeah, maybe the Quick evolved to Greyhound.
Yeah. Well, he's in Mexico right
Yeah.
now. He's in Cancun with Phil.
Cancun, yeah.
There's a 4-star there.
But-
in fact, right
but,
now, the country quota for the U.S. and Brazil is happening right now as we speak. But go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, in Cancun. I'm following it. Yes.
Men's country quota.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You
if
know,
I got
when we
Earn free
qualify
crypto,
to
just by learning about
Amsterdam,
it.
Holland,
Coinbase Earn
Yes.
is a fast, easy,
That
and
must have been
rewarding way
fun.
to
he helped in my
This is
sponsor.
that. Sorry. Go ahead.
He sponsored me. Nick
Nick did?
Lucena, he sponsored me.
Very good.
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of love,
Yeah.
man. A lot of love.
Yeah, but do you know what happened before he sponsored me?
What's that?
We went to Clearwater. You know the East End,
Yep.
the last tournament.
He played with Karambola.
He played with Karambola, and I played with Bill Chenoweth in Clearwater.
I watched that match. I watched that match last night. I was trying to do my
It wa- it wa-
homework. I was trying to do my homework before you came on. I watched that match last night.
Yeah. So after, he's a humble guy and he respects too much. So after the game, he actually walked up to me, and that's uncommon from big players.
Right.
You know, when they win the games, they walk away, they go their way.
Yeah. Yep.
But Nick came to me and he told me, he said, "Where are you from? I've never seen you. You play so good." You know, and I told him, "Oh, my name is Seidu Ajanako. I played for Cal-Baptiste. Now I'm trying to come to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a good match and
Good for
it's a
him.
great, yeah." And then when we qualified to the World Championship, I put it on my Facebook.
Yeah.
And then he reached out to me. He said, "Hey, Seidu, I know you. I want to help you. You know."
Yeah.
You know. So he donated money through a GoFundMe. GoFundMe, yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
So
cool,
so
man.
when you see Nick, tell him that, oh, I send my love.
Oh, of course. Nick. When I was doing media, Nick always tried to make himself accessible, and I really, really appreciated that because, some people they're in the middle of a tournament, they're just trying to focus. They don't want to talk to the media or the press. But like
Yeah.
2 years ago, when I was doing the beat for volleyball 1-on-1 with Andor July, Andor who played for
Yeah.
UCLA, I was a lot. Some players, they're down to talk, and some players aren't. But Nick always made himself available, so Nick will always have my respect for that.
Oh,
Also when
very
I was
humble.
doing get notice showcases for beach volleyball national events for juniors, so he was the assistant coach for Florida State. His wife is the head coach, so I would see him go to all of the showcases, like they're trying to recruit. So a lot of the colleges come to my our the showcase is called BVNE, Beach Volleyball
Right.
National Event. So I always chat with him out
Right.
there. But Nick is funny, man. But
I never, Jason. I never roll shot when he's playing behind the block.
no, you got to do power. You got to use power. You can't
Yeah.
beat him with a cut. I mean, you have to use to beat Nick. You have to use your power to set up the shot and not the shot to set up
Yes.
power. So otherwise,
Yes.
and by the way, he's got Phil at the net too. He's got a damn cave troll, so that makes it even more difficult. He got a beast at the net too.
Yes.
So they're in Cancun, and I really hope they do well. I'm kind of pulling for Trevor and Try.
Oh
Th-
yeah,
those
yeah.
are those are the guys.
They'll pull it. They'll pull out.
Trevor's another one of those guys that's kind of humble, down to earth, hardworking. And I know Taylor Crabb gets more shine than he does, but as far as like
Yeah, Taylor Crabb,
as far as
yeah.
like total ability as a player, I like Trevor because he's got more tools. He can block or he can play defense.
They're brothers, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Actually, they got to play together 1 year at Long Beach State. I think Taylor's freshman year and his senior year. I think Trevor went there to play basketball, but ended up playing volleyball, indoor volleyball. And Taylor Crabb played with Luis Mendez. He played they won nationals for Hustle and Flow. It was Ren.
Oh, wow.
Ren was a third string outside
Ren!
hitter. It was Ren. Frankie was hit opposite.
Frankie.
Luis,
he played
you remember
Long Beach,
Mendez?
right?
Remember Luis Mendez, Dominican setter? He was a
Yeah,
setter.
Luis Mendez.
He was a
Yeah.
setter.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the outside hitters were Taylor Crabb and Taylor Sander. So that was a good team, man. That was a good indoor team. That was a hell of an
Wow.
indoor team, So, but I'm like, I said, Ren, you ain't seen no playing time.
So Ren is still playing, right?
He had I'm not going to air his laundry too much, but he had a health complication. So he's taking, regarding his kidney, and he's taking time away from volleyball a little bit. But Seidu, watch this. This never goes away. Like this, his platform, you want to talk about perfect platforms, man. That dude, I wish I could clone him. I wish I could make a
learned
copy
lot
of
from
him.
him.
Yeah.
I learned a lot.
But his
Ball
platform is
control.
beautiful, dude. Yes.
His wrist, the way he wrists the ball.
He calls it the Queen's
It's-
wrist.
Oh,
He calls it the Queen. He calls it the Queen's wrist. He's like, come on, you know how Ren does.
I remember. Oh, Ren.
So- No, but Seidu, listen. The reason why
too good.
No, but
very talented player.
But listen, the reason why I brought up equipment was because where I live in California, these people
Yeah.
have so much stuff just sitting in their garage, And I tell people,
Yeah.
if you bought 15 brand new balls, the old yellow
Yeah.
and whites, send them to Seidu, send them to Tanzania, send them to whomever,
Send.
Um,
I have Jason. I have a government letter. I can send it to the customs. I'll tell
Good, 'cause
them,
that's important.
Hey, yeah, I'm the national coach. These items, they are not for my personal business.
No.
We are going to use it to transform players all over the country.
Yep. And
So-
everybody needs to write that letter to customs. Everyone needs to write that letter to customs because
Yes.
I was talking to you in private, because I'm not going to say it on the air, but I was talking to you in private, the experience I had just trying to get equipment to Tanzania. And I said, me and you were joking. I said, for the money I spent, I could have got on the plane, and then carry the bag myself.
You could have gotten a ticket for $800. Eh? Jason, $800 or even less.
Oh God!
And then the 500 or 600 is another money to bless multitude.
Yeah, cool.
Because the currency, when you convert the currency.
All right, so Seidu, one of my friends emailed me a volleyball question for you. Who is the best conditioned beach partner you had? Which guy that you play beach volleyball was in the best shape that you've? So that's the question. Who's the best conditioned athlete that you played with? Because I think more times it's going to be you. More times you're going to be in better shape than your partner. So who is the guy that you played? No. Who's the guy that you played with that was in the best shape out of all of them?
Oh, Jason. let me.
Come on.
Let me crack my mind. Let me read episode. I'm trying to pull all the episodes.
Okay. please wait. That's a good question. I mean, because conditioning wise, you are always in better shape than your partners. So that's the tough question. All right. I have another question. Who's the best blocker you played with?
Best blocker
that you got to play doubles with.
He's right beside you.
Oh, come on. Look, we knew. Honestly, that was one of the best compliments you've ever given me. Way back when you were like, someone your size, I don't know how you get a touch on every ball. You told me that one day. You're like, you get a touch on every ball. I don't know how you do it, but you know. Yeah, man, I got these big old hands, man. So, yeah.
Oh, they're 6'8".
Yeah, 6'8" wingspan, but I got big fat hands. I think your wingspan is. You told me your wingspan is 80 inches too.
I'm abnormal like you.
Yep, we're freaks of nature.
But freak of nature. We're touching our ankles when we walk.
I'm touching my ankles right now as we speak.
we're in the orangutan club. Orangutan.
All right, so listen, say.
So best blocker will be Mike Salak.
Yeah, he's very good.
I chased. He made my defense better. Mm-hmm. I dug a lot of balls, sided out, transition. I mean, many hitters wouldn't hit against him, and I was able to chase down and pick up.
Yeah, he's so good.
Unbelievable at the net, at the back, serving.
Yep.
He jump serves so hard. I've never seen any player who would jump serve so hard and run up to the net.
Well, he led the nation in college. His sophomore, junior, and senior year, he was #1 in aces per set. He was the nation's leader. His freshman year, he was 3rd. Actually, I was 5th. I was at Hunter College for like a cup of coffee for like one semester before I transferred to Marymount, Manhattan, and Jeff Nygaard was 2nd. Mike Salak was 3rd.
Jeff Nygaard.
Yeah, he was 2nd in the country, and Mike was 3rd. But first was a Haitian player named Greg Romulus. He played for Creo. He was Rudy's kid brother, and Mike was 1st every single year except his freshman year. But the guys ahead of him were Jeff Nygaard and Greg Romulus. So that's tough competition.
Wow.
But I was at one point I was fifth. I had this big heavy left arm. Yeah, I had a nice big. I was 250 pounds too. I was like really really wide at the hips, and I was just putting weight behind them serves. Yeah, when you met me, I lost a lot of weight. I was like 195 pounds or 200, but before you met me, 03, but before you met me in 2001, I was 265 pounds. I got fat. Yeah, I got fat.
What happened? Because you were doing other things and had a less volleyball time.
Yeah, and I had a bad diet. Like, I was in the Army. I was in the U.S. Army. They don't. They teach you how to exercise, but they don't teach you how to eat. And how many times a day? Like, how many times a day an athlete's supposed to eat? Like, you're supposed to eat like 5 times a day. I was only eating twice. I wasn't eating breakfast, and like you said, I was coaching at that time. I was coaching Eider, if you remember Eider, Haitian player.
Eider. Eider.
Eider was at City Tech. I was coaching Kenny at that time. Eugene. I was Eugene's coach. So they all played for the same college. All of those guys played for the same school. So Kenny, Eugene.
In New York.
Yes, Kenny, Eider, and Eugene all played for the same school. They played different years, but they all play for the same school. So Patrick Dietz. Oh, and Patrick Dietz too. And Patrick Dietz too.
Patrick Dietz. Jesse, I had a few year, I think 1 year coaching with
Ray Bello.
Ray Bello, yeah.
Yo, listen, Ray had the best assistant coaches anyone could ever have. 1 year he had you, and then the next year he had Elvis, and then the year after he had Mario Gonzalez. So Ray, and then
Mario.
Yes, and then Colombia. After that he had Justin Stack. So Ray Bello had like the best assistant coaches you could ever have. He's at NJIT.
Yeah.
So now he's coaching Division I at NJIT. So the women's volleyball team. Yeah.
He left
Hunter.
The school in Bronx.
And Hunter. Fordham. Yeah, he left. Well, he left because he wanted to be head coach, and they made somebody who was the director of operations at Texas A&M the head coach. So Ray was like, I need to get out of here. Yeah. So Ray's like, I need to get out of here because he worked too hard and too long. So he found a head coaching opportunity. NJIT is Division I. He's doing a bunch of good things there. His volleyball IQ got better because we're not going to get worse, really. Right? We're only going to get better. I mean, dude, the things I know about beach volleyball now, doesn't even compare. It's mind blowing what I know about beach now. And
so do I. Yeah.
Right. You too. I can imagine. So Seidu. So listen. So I got you on best blocker. Who's the best defender you ever play with?
I like against, right?
Yeah. Against, not with. Against.
Oh,
Nick, right?
The Greyhound.
Yeah, the Greyhound. Yep.
I had almost every time 150% concentration to get a point. Yes. When he's behind the block.
Yes, and Karambala's a problem too, man. The two of them together.
Okay. In that game, Nick,
they split.
Opted to not split, but Nick opted to be the blocker.
Okay.
Most of the time.
All right.
Yes.
Well, he had to.
But we in that game we had a lot of rallies. So sometimes Karambola will be at the net blocking.
Actually, let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
For the hard drive, Carpool,
good play. God, he's so good. He's such a good. He reminds me. He's like the Italian Dana Camacho.
Yeah.
I don't pull cross corners.
No, actually, Dana Camacho, and there's a guy in Florida. He's also a very instrumental guy. He brings players up. Mike Morales.
Okay. Yeah, Morales is good. Good player. Yep.
Have you met him?
Not personally, but I know of him. He's never met me. I never met him.
Yeah, Mike Morales. At one time, at Point Pleasant. Luckily for me, I won double gold because I won during the Corona series tournament.
Yeah.
I won. Me and Mike, we won the men's open, and then Mike Morales picked me to play the 4-on-4.
Oh,
that
cool.
is a co-ed. Yeah.
That must have been.
So,
that must have been great.
Yeah, and this guy, Mike Morales, he was all over the place, coaching us. I mean, managing the courts. And it was amazing.
I saw a tournament with Dana Camacho. This is I was coaching Jeff Samuels and Dave Palm in Huntington Beach, and Dave Palm decided he was gonna play with Dana Camacho and Austin, AVP Austin, and we're like, is Camacho even in shape? So not only was he in good shape, the dude during the timeouts, the technical timeouts, he's smoking. He's smoking a cigarette. Say, dude, he's smoking a cigarette during the timeout. And everybody's like, are you insane?
Dana Camacho, right?
Yeah. He's smoking a cigarette in the technical timeout. You know, and I'm just like, what the hell are you doing?
Jason, can you call the warder to examine him?
Yes. Yeah, he got to pee in the bottle. He got to pee in the bottle, man. We got to get him drug tested because there's gonna be all kinds of stuff. Cool, man.
You know what happened in Passtown?
Yeah.
The last year I played Passtown and then I came to Ghana. It was semi-finals, and Camacho was playing with Team Church. You know Team Church?
Not particularly, no.
Yeah, but Team Church was a AVP qualifier.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, during those years, and in the semifinals, we got to the old score. We got to it was, I think, 13-9.
Okay. I'm trying to look it up. Go ahead. I'm trying to get the video, but keep going.
No. I don't think you can get the video. It was in Passtown.
Okay.
And then Dana Camacho, from nowhere, he went to serve, got one ace, and then another serve. We couldn't side out. He got a transition, and then the game fell apart for us.
Nah.
And yeah, until now, I'm having nightmare of that game because if we had cruised to the finals, it will be.
You have more energy, efficient with your energy.
Yeah, it will be my first Passtown gold medal.
Yep. You were close. I mean, but look, for everyone listening at home, Pottstown Rumble is side out. So a game to 15 could be 15 minutes or it could be an hour. So go ahead, Seidu.
Yes. So the first finals I went the finals with Mike Salak, and it was against, Eyal Zimit.
Yep. Yeah.
And Adam Roberts.
Yeah. Zimit was there every year, man. You know
Adam Roberts?
Of course. He's still playing.
Yes.
He lives in Myrtle Beach now, and
he's
he's class personified, man. I like that guy.
Yeah. Yeah, so in that game, I mean, we went for the kill. That's the to bomb serve against, because those times they were or actually there was a beach tournament in Coney Island and they lost their matches, so they drove down to Passtown to make money. You know.
That's what
So
they
when
do.
we got there, yeah, when we got there, we saw them in the finals. And these guys, it was really difficult to side out against. Iya was at his peak.
Yeah.
Adam was at his peak.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And we went for the kill. We were jump serving and made a lot of errors. And then they won. Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
So,
Watching, and this is 2 years ago, Hermosa Beach, 2019. Watching Adam Roberts play with Andy Benesh on center court in the main draw. They beat Stafford Slick and Billy Allen.
Oh, Stafford.
They beat
Wow.
Stafford and Billy Allen on center court. And I'm like, Adam Roberts is back. Adam, that was 2019.
Wow.
I was like, Adam is back. And then Myrtle Beach, him and Trevor Crabb, they won Myrtle Beach late last year. So that was pretty cool to watch them two play together. Trevor Crabb and Adam. So Seidu, listen, before we go, is there is there a site, or like, if anyone wants to help out, anyone wants to contribute, or if anyone's trying to reach out to you, is there a website or like an Instagram handle or a way that people can reach you?
Yeah, my Facebook is active.
Very good.
Yes, it's very active. And my NGO is on my Facebook.
Sedizzle.
No, actually, it's a Project Serve International.
Oh, really? Cool, man.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
And I have the logo, Bobby's logo.
That's cool, man. Now it's easy to recognize. But God bless Bobby Jones, man. Go ahead.
Bobby Jones. I know. I mean, tremendous help. You know, he helped me. He allowed me to use his logo in Africa. You know.
Yeah. Do you know he's still playing?
So, yeah, he works hard. You know, Bobby Jones, when he came to New York,
yeah,
he would call me 10 a.m. Hey, Sid, where are you? I'm at the beach. Come. Because we normally Central Park, we go there like 3 p.m., 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he goes there 10 a.m. and then he'll call me. He says, hey, come, let's do drills. You know? And he's a specimen, very short guy, but very, very strong guy.
Yep.
You know.
Good physical shape. Yep. I remember that. Yeah. Do you know right now, Project Serve, his juniors, he has 100% college commitment rate. So right now, all of the girls who are playing juniors for him, every single one of them are gonna play college beach volleyball, which to me the number is insane, because 2018, my club, we led the nation in recruitments per capita. We had 3 girls going to USC, 1 UCLA, 2 Long Beach State, this and that. But for him, 100%, every single girl. That is just, the dude's a savage, man. The dude's a savage living in Texas. He ain't even living in the jungle. He living in Texas. But
yeah, Jason, you know what Bobby is doing? It's the most important in anybody's career, regardless what you are doing, a banker, a lawyer, an athlete, or a broadcaster like you.
Yep.
The best thing is to, put a vision together and to sharpen other generation coming after you.
Yeah. You're very much like that too.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Bobby is doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's stirring up people's talent. He's nourishing people's talent, like how vitamin or nutrition can revitalize our muscles.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what he's doing, he's doing a great job. I pray God increases his power, grace, more sponsors for him.
Yeah.
Hey. And then also to you, you are doing so great. Your voice is all over the world, and now many can hear your voice from Ghana,
I like it. Yeah.
Tanzania.
It's going to be a good year for me, Seidu.
Africa has 54 countries.
That's right. That? Where am I from? You told me New York City. I'm like, no, Seidu. New York City has 5 boroughs. I remember that because someone said, oh, you're from Africa. And you're like, no, Africa has 54 countries. Where am I from? 54 countries. Hey, but Seidu.
Did I asked you that question, right?
Yes. No, you asked I was standing there when you asked someone else that. And then I said, so Seidu, where am I from? You said New York City. And I said, no, New York City has 5 boroughs. Where am I from? Yeah. Brooklyn. Fine, Brooklyn. But, all right, listen. Go ahead.
Jason, it's a beautiful continent. And even your presence alone in Africa is a blessing to somebody. For somebody to move from his comfort zone from America to come to Africa, and an athlete will see that person. Oh, this person came from America to come and lecture me or to come and educate me. Even not a gift, they are grateful.
God is good, man.
Because that was, yes.
It's His will. His will, His way, Seidu. His will, His way. That's what I said. Mm-hmm.
His will, His way. So let's use this platform. I know a lot of people, they have the willingness to visit Africa to share their gifts. And in my club, Temasiri Volleyball, I have guys from all over the regions. They have come to the capital to seek greener pastures. The least you can get in Ghana is to get employment into the Navy, Air Force, Police Service, immigration as a job. And then when those players get a job, they can also transform their families in the villages. 100%. So it's like a good cause, a good project. When you help one person, you have eliminated like thousands.
Yep, 100%. 100%. I like it. I like what you said, man.
Yes.
Cool, man. Yeah. So let's so before we go, let's give a shout out to some of our people like John Stas. We love you. R.I.P. John Rose, Justin Stack, the mayor, Ryan Kai, Kofi, your brother from another mother, Azu, who I went to Texas, and he was in Texas at the time, in Dallas, and showed me some places. The sandbar. He showed me the sandbar where to play in Texas. So big up to Azu. I got to play a game with him and a game against him. So yeah, man.
Wow.
Bawa, if you still driving a cab somewhere, God bless you.
He came to Ghana. He's in Ghana now.
Okay. Tell him I say hi, man. Tell him he's all heart, man. Okay. So listen, for everybody at home, for all of you watching, for everybody on your iPad, for all of you on your iPhone, for all of you on your Droid, for Seidu Ajanako, I think I said that right. I am Jason DeBias.
Perfect.
And I say for Seidu and myself, we both say I'm going to hit my music, but stay on after. But for now, so long, babe. Come check out the Option Podcast on optionvb.com. It's also available on iTunes and Spotify and on YouTube under the NY Varsity Sports handle. You're going to love what you hear.